time to go. We're off to the next destination, which is Aberdeen.
I needed a flight to get from Dubai to Aberdeen, and cash flights for economy were ridiculously expensive. So for this flight I used around 45,000 Virgin points and 220 euros for this business class flight with a connection in Amsterdam.
It's the first time flying KLM Business Class. Let's see what the Dutch hospitality is like. Got seat 6A. It's a bulkhead seat. It's the one single row at the back.
I needed a flight to get from Dubai to Aberdeen, and cash flights for economy were ridiculously expensive. So for this flight I used around 45,000 Virgin points and 220 euros for this business class flight with a connection in Amsterdam. I used Aeroloper to find the seat map and choose a comfortable and quiet seat because sleeping was the priority. I also knew that row 1 and row 6 have a larger footwell, and the window seats offer the most privacy, and also the most space for sleeping, as the space between the wall and the bed can be utilized for man spreading. And so either 1A, 1K or 6A and 6K would be the perfect seats, and I got 6A. Something that is especially important to me is the size of the footwell. In some planes the footwells are very narrow, making turning or sleeping quite difficult. But quite often the bulkhead seats have the biggest footwells, and it was the case on this plane too. As you can see, there were some easily accessible power outlets and USB ports, and you got a comfortable blanket and pillow.
It was definitely a great idea to take the C6A because it's only one row of business class here. And yes, giant footwells are especially comfortable. I'm going to reach the front with my feet. It's always a fantastic sign. We've got nice and big space.
The tray table is quite small and a little bit rickety, but good enough for what you need it for. I'm not sure a very heavy laptop would be well supported. The food looked very tasty, but as sleeping was my priority, I ended up not ordering anything.
Kung Pao John Dory, stir-fried vegetable noodles, or chicken mousse pastry. Business class, there are no individual air nozzles in this plane. You get this seat, 6A or 1A. You'll have 3 windows to yourself. You'll have a little bit more privacy, as long as you don't have to go to the toilet, otherwise you have to climb over your buddy. That's why the middle seats would be better if you need to go to the loo more often. Having the wall on this side gives you just a little bit of extra space if you want to spread out a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a comfortable flight. I'm not sure if I'll bother to eat because I already stuffed my face in the lounge. It's my first time on KLM, and yeah, business class looks pretty okay. After my last experience of flying Swiss first class, of course this can't quite compare, but let's see, maybe I'll be lucky next year and I'll fly ANA first class. And yeah, so far the Dutch hospitality has been great. Everyone's been smiling and happy, very friendly.
The business class amenity kit on KLM is fantastic. You get a little bag, and inside there are rituals products. Here is a body lotion, some lip balm, the usual toothbrush, toothpaste, some socks, and some earbuds, and of course a sleeping mask, and a little pen.
Quite a spacious galley actually, look at that. Oh. Yes, they have rituals, which I find really good. I'm sorry, but no food review today because I'm too full. Kung Pao Dory with stir-fried vegetable noodles would have been my option rather than the chicken mousse pastry next time. Now we must sleep. slept. I've slept the whole time. I'm 72. So I guess I have to fly quite a few more times before I have the full set of Delft houses. It's great. Slept like a baby. I think I slept the whole flight, maybe half an hour after takeoff to 20 minutes before landing. We're here in Amsterdam almost, so just need to go to the other gate and then it's off to Aberdeen. 2 hours and 20 minutes layover. Should be enough time. I'll go see if we can get into the flagship lounge. Definitely would fly again. The temperature was great. It was surprisingly comfortable, despite my first initial thought that the bed was not completely flat, and probably slept better. Those first class pajamas, I'm wearing them every time I fly now. They're so comfortable. They actually make you feel colder or cooler. Everything feels very soft. Sometimes the seat material is a bit itchy, or actually makes you feel hotter, or just rough. When you wear those pajamas, just floating in cloud number 9. Alright guys, about to land. I made it through the security. Going to look for a lounge. New York Schiphol Airport. Let's go look for the lounge. Lines to get in the lounge. The lounge was full, there was no hot food, it was quite messy, and yes, I would definitely not go here again if I had a choice. But of course, if you've got no other choice, then this is still a place to get a drink and something to eat. Very measly. I'm sure the view is pretty decent, but yeah, I'm not impressed. Let's go to the next one. BA Lounge is closed. How are they selling it? Oh, exciting development plans. You know what that means. We want to save money. And that's why that lounge is so full. The Aspire Lounge is so full because the BA Lounge is closed and they're sending all their people to the Aspire Lounge. Let's go check out the KLM Lounge. I wonder how long it will take to collect all of those. So, just finishing the lounge. Food was, well, I mean, I guess if I keep comparing everything to the Halal Lounge in Dubai, no one's ever going to be happy. But yes, it's time to make our way to Aberdeen. So, Scotland, here we come. There's just always something amazing about being at the airport.
We are currently on the way from Banchory to Remoir House for the nuptials of Gnu and Steph, sure to be full of love, laughter, and dog biscuit. By the way, I managed to convince Doodle to eat a dog biscuit. Yet again.
It's true.
So, as the Scots say, here we go!
The weather was great, the wedding was amazing, and soon it was time to fly back home.
Here we are at the Northern Lights Lounge in Aberdeen. I'm very surprised by how amazing this lounge is. There's like table service, there's like all that kind of stuff. I'll show that later. I'll get a picture of the menu. The view is great. Look at this. Oh my god. Wow. Real things. That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. Got the slider, got the bao bun, and got the fish cake. Very happy I waited to eat here.
And so I ended my 150th day of travel in 2022, but I wasn't quite done yet. Join me next time for my trip to Kenya, where we go fishing, have a lot of crazy fun, and almost die at least a few times.